Hello, I'm the Luke Cartographer, and this is the 46th video of my Mass Effect Legendary Edition series. In the last video we did the Overlord DLC. In this video we're going to do Jack's loyalty mission, so let's get right to it. Leaving behind the Typhon system and the Phoenix Massing cluster. Nebula, I don't know. Phoenix Massing, we'll just call it that. Reload on fuel and probes. Okay, let's see. Help Jack in the Nubian Expanse. Alright, looks like we've got multiple systems here. We're in the DACA system here. There's Pragia. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planets. Let's start with the outermost one. We'll have to come back to these outer systems some other time. Cold, distant Zernitra has an extremely low density and is thought to be mainly water ice around a small rocky core. It has little to recommend it. Okay, let's see what it has to recommend it. Oh, it's rich. Sometimes the descriptions don't actually match the materials. Anyway, I'll bring you back. Okay, so Zernitra had 1,903 iridium, 14,147 platinum, and 4,830 palladium. Leaving Zernitra behind, let's head on over to the next planet, which I believe... Oh, back to the planet. Back out. And it's working again. Let's go to the next planet, which I think was a gas giant. And it is. Gamayun. Gamayun is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with 6 large icy moons. The outermost one, Gigula, is of note for a well-preserved wreckage of an ancient starship that was recovered by a Turian military surveyor. Little information has been released to the public on the vessel, aside from a scholarly paper regarding how the internal layout suggests a horizontally oriented race. Interesting. Okay, I will scan this and I'll bring you back. Alright, so Gamayun had 1,968 iridium, 2,347 platinum, and 2,940 palladium. Not much, but it is a gas giant, so on to the next gas giant. Alkanost. Alkanost is a standard ice giant with a methane ammonia atmosphere. It has an unusually strong magnetic field, which is occasionally useful when ships need to discharge their drives. Some of these names feel like... I mean, I've come up with names in the past, and when you just kind of like slam gibberish together to make a name, this is what some of these names kind of feel like. Anyway, I'll bring you back after scanning this thing. Alright, so Alkanost had 2,860 iridium, 3,401 platinum, and 2,128 palladium. Just one more planet before we get to Pragia. I think it's another gas giant. Or... no, I think it's a rock planet? Yes. Bannock is a large, superterrestrial hothouse with a crushing carbon dioxide atmosphere. A high average density of over 7 grams per cubic centimeter indicates that Bannock is a mineralogical treasure trove. If only there was some way to safely reach its seas of molten metal and loads of radioactives. The planet's mass is so great that trace amounts of helium and molecular hydrogen can be found in the atmosphere. Okay, wow. What's the gravity? Only 1.6 for the surface gravity. That... Again, I mean, the mass isn't that great. There are times where I really think that the editor didn't make a pass through the descriptions. This system seems to be one of them. Alright, I will scan this and I'll bring you back. Alright, so Bannock had 3,941 iridium, 6,427 platinum, and 15,262 palladium. Okay, are we done scanning, or are we gonna have to scan Pragia as well? Let's see. Pragia. The jungle planet Pragia is overrun by choking hypergrowth caused by industrial mutated plant species. This, combined with its relative isolation and lack of population, have made Pragia an occasional base of operations for drug runners, weapon smugglers, pirates, mercenaries, terrorists, and intelligence agents seeking secrecy. Sustained habitation on Pragia is extremely difficult, where mutant and even poisonous plant life can overgrow colonies in days instead of years. Basically, it's almost a garden world, but clearly not. Pretty warm, and like it says, lots of plants that can overgrow your colony in days. Okay, alright, let's land.
I forgot how much I hate this place. See the landing pad? Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere, except at your landing zone.
Something's distorting the sensors.
Yeah, they build their equipment to last. assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
Get a hold of yourself. It'll be okay.
I'm fine. Okay, let's get on the ground.
It's impressive that this place is still here if the colonies can be overgrown in a course of days. It's been years since this place was last occupied, from what we know. Okay. Let's get a better weapon. Or let's go to the weapon I'm supposed to use, and we'll go from there.
Let's just get in there and plant the bomb in myself. I want to watch this place burn.
Just look at the world for a minute. Well, can't really see much, just a whole bunch of leaves and a lot of rain. Looks like the generator's still functional. Clearly an old Cerberus facility.
I never saw this room. I think they brought new kids in these containers. They were messed up and starving, but alive. Usually.
Locked terminal. 3,000 credits. I was hoping for some information on the site, but I guess not. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, there's some of the vegetation growing in. Security console.
The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did. But if he knew...
He won't find out. The elusive man requested...
We're sneaking around behind the elusive man's back.
He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man.
Anything over here? Nothing.
I remember escaping to this room, fighting here. I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
I love places like this in science fiction, but I feel like it'd be really unpleasant to be here. More so for the temperature than anything else, and likely the bugs. There and... Where are you?
It's
There you
about
are.
to get fun.
On the ground, now! Now you're dead!
Plenty more where that came from.
Is that it? Seems to be it. Okay, let's check that catwalk up there. Oh, there we go. Locked storage crate. 3,000 credits. Okay, we can't go up with the catwalk. Thought we could. Did I miss something? Wait. Okay, that's where we came down from. Okay, never mind. I think I thought that was an actual ramp we could go up. It's not. Okay. Let's keep going. Nope. Old bloodstain.
This looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here, pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
What were they studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened here.
How often did they do this?
I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight, filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
They actually rewarded you for attacking?
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
What the hell was wrong with those people?
I don't know. Doesn't matter now.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yes.
It's like they were trying to build a psychopath. Now, my understanding is their goal was to create the best human biotic ever, but... definitely some side effects. Okay. Security log. Sorry, security console. Open the log.
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject 0 is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate.
All subjects besides 0 are expendable. Keep Jack alive.
Understood. I'll begin the...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
The other kids attacked me, the guards attacked me, the automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation.
Well, we'll find out.
This place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Baron? It's a fresh kill.
It's a good question. Element 0. When I said they were trying to build when they ended up building a psychopath, now it's not actually accurate for what they were doing. They were trying to build a murderer. Or killer at the very least.
Hello, dead.
Whoa. Baron. Blood pack.
Coming at us.
Not anymore.
Out with the boots!
There he goes. I was wondering what was taking him so long to blow up.
Shield down.
Is that it? I think that was it. Oh. The Varen are so easy to kill.
Now!
They've so little health.
Why'd they need a morgue? This was a small facility.
The other children must have died in great numbers. Even then, they were a part of the experiment.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
PDA. You know, I was just realizing, that's actually a relic of the time that the game was made. Because we used to actually call, what we now call pads, PDAs, personal digital assistants. That's not what we call those things. And tablet computers even now are more common a term for that than PDAs. Anyway.
So strange to be back here. I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch. But then I'm a little girl again. Shit. It's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
Okay, come on. There you go. Back in Kasumi's loyalty mission, I talked about how you could start to see some of the... Like in Alien, how you see all the crazy old 70s computers they've got. You're starting to see some of the divergence from what they thought future tech would be and future tech... And the tech that we actually have now. And the fact that they call the thing a PDA is just one of those little signs of that. Okay, so we got cells. Oh, Baron. Okay. It's like bunk beds. 2 kids to a cell.
Kids here?
20 cells, 40 kids at least. Well, if they were full. Circuit boards, 3,000 credits. Whoa, full-grown tree in here. That's pretty cool. Medkit over there. We'll have to get to that.
This... It's a two-way mirror? The cell's on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me.
I doubt they could hear you. It's like a cafeteria or something. Oh, you got a security
I
console.
must have come through here when I broke out, but I don't remember it. This is a bad place.
Okay, there's a lot of stuff over there. Let's see what's over here. Looks like an interrogation chair or something. Or maybe some sort of restraint operating chair? I don't know. Power cells. Let's hack the research console.
This might be useful.
Biotic damage. It's kind of funny. I'm getting flashbacks to StarCraft and unlocking Lieutenant Kerrigan's abilities. Anyway, by going back to our old research grounds. Anyway, security console.
Entry 1054, Telton facility. The latest iteration of Pergnim went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
You can't help what they did to others.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
You move on, harder and tougher.
Oh.
Hey, Aresh. It's Chirag. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk creds. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste. Fine, we'll put them down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
What are you doing here?
First, we're gonna kill you. Then we'll see.
Dumb.
Kill them on my own. I want them dead. Concentrate fire. All squad. Warm up now. Jedi for me.
There we go. I think they're just down to the last three.
I want suppression, and I want it now.
What are you doing, man? I guess distracted me. I guess that's what he claimed he was doing there.
On the ground.
Keeping me focused on him and not on this guy.
Closing!
Let's change over to the battle rifle.
I'll kill them myself.
Go ahead and give heavy concussive shot. I'll hit him with incendiary. Actually, no, I'll cloak. Got him.
All room left is my old cell. Whoever Aresh is, he's in there. I want to plant the bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
That Krogan was an idiot. That's probably the room, right? Well, or it's... Yeah, that's definitely the room. I'm glad I checked over here first, because... Secure container. 3,000 credits. Okay. It's amazing how... I mean, Jack's lived her entire life based on the conceptions that she's had of this place since she was a child. And as many things tend to be when you're an adult, you realize just how off your conception of the world was when you were a kid.
Come out. We know you're here.
Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Looks like you're not the only one pulled back here, Jack.
I tried to forget this, but a place like this, it doesn't forget you. It follows you. I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew, how to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility. It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
You do the same thing to new kids? Wasn't this forced on you?
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies. Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates. They did such horrible things to us. They must have had good reasons.
There's no reason good enough. Are you nuts? You lived it.
This place was like a prison. How did you get out?
We all attacked at once as they were taking us to the lab. They would have put us down. But then Jack got loose. When I came to, it was over. The guards, the scientists, and the kids were all dead. And you were gone.
I stopped it. All of it. Maybe the others did have it bad, but what you're doing is just messed.
Everything we went through must have been worth something.
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
Jack, he's trapped in his past. You need to move on from yours.
He wants to restart this place. He needs to die.
He's crazy, and he's never gonna restart this facility. You have to let it go. Your past doesn't have to control you.
Fuck! Get out of here. Go! He's not worth chasing. None of it is.
You did the right thing, Jack.
Maybe. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different.
Yeah, there's no way he would actually be able to restart this place. They had to have the full resources of Cerberus in order to do this.
I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic. Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here. I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. Never did any good.
Is that everything? Seems like it. Oh, here we go.
See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him. Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
Couldn't have maybe gone up? Alright, 750 experience. We got to level 23, 1 SWAT point gained. Facility in Praga confirmed destroyed. Concerned that previous cleanup crew failed to destroy all records. Surviving facility scientists already dead, either from uprising or after facility shutdown. Jack should have no further emotional issues distracting her from the mission. Jack got the power warp ammo. New outfit. We got increased biotic damage, up to 40% increase, 30,000 credits, and 500 element 0.
Jack and Miranda are in the middle of a disagreement. Can you head it off before they tear out a bulkhead?
I'll deal with it.
Take pictures.
Touch me and I will smear the wall with you, bitch!
Enough! Stand down, both of you.
The cheerleader won't admit what Cerberus did to me was wrong.
It wasn't Cerberus. Not really. But clearly you were a mistake.
Screw you! You've got no idea what they put me through. Maybe it's time I showed you.
Our mission is too important to let personal feelings get in the way.
Fuck your feelings. I just want her dead.
You both know what we're up against. Save your anger for the collectors.
I can put aside my differences until the mission's over.
Sure, I'll do my part. I'd hate to see her die before I get a chance to fillet her myself.
You two gonna be okay?
It's a good thing you came by when you did. As long as she does her job, we'll be fine. Thanks, Shepard.
Okay. We can talk to the crew now, or at least the ones who have completed the loyalty mission, which is now Miranda, Jacob, Jack, Zaid, and Kasumi.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'd been meaning to speak with you, in fact. I wanted to apologize. I didn't fully believe you'd be up to the task, and it seems I was wrong. Frankly, based on what I've seen, I wish Cerberus had recruited you earlier.
I trust you, but I don't trust Cerberus. Your experiments crossed the line.
All the time, yes. But I recall a Spectre who crossed a few lines while hunting down Saren and the Geth, and we'd be lucky to have you. Too many join us out of simple xenophobia. We need more people here for the right reasons.
What was Cerberus trying to prove by experimenting on children like Jack?
A mistake, no question. Not mine. And one that was corrected once we discovered the extent of the experiments being performed.
Did you, though? It seems like what happened there was Jack killed everybody but that one other guy, and you guys were just like, oh, mistake fixed.
I saw your bases years ago. You were using Rachni, Thorian creepers, even husks to make your own army.
The husks were already dead, the Thorian creatures were mindless, and the Rachni were abandoned once we understood their intelligence. We weren't breeding an army, we were breeding expendable shock troops for high-risk scenarios. How many soldiers died in Saren's attack on Eden Prime? How many would have lived if we'd had just a dozen Rachni soldiers on our side?
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted. Why choose this?
Because I still envy the time Morden spent with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the elusive man's personal attention.
What? You disapprove?
No. I'm just impressed. You're... well, look at you. A spacer kid, educated with on-ship tutorials, no strong foundation for stability. And you've done more than I could. Despite everything my father did to make me perfect, you're the best humanity has to offer.
You always bring up your genetic tailoring. It really bothers you, doesn't it?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics. He paid for all of that. Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
See, I'm avoiding accidentally kindling a romance here, so...
That's a tough feeling to live with. Maybe after we save the galaxy, you'll change your mind.
We can hope. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I appreciate it.
Okay. On to... let's see, who's closest here? Well, Garrus hasn't completed his mission yet. We've already done everything we can with Dr. Chakwas. Okay, we can talk to Kasumi and see if she has anything to say.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. I can see why Jack is the way she is. I don't like it, but I get it. Good thing you broke up that catfight between Jack and Miranda. I was afraid they'd tear a hole in the hull. Not a lot of people go in and out of Dr. Chakwa's office, other than to get medical attention, I mean. I hear you shared a drink with her. That's really nice. I imagine with all that's happened, old friends are becoming a luxury. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Okay, can't talk to Thane at the moment. Let's see if these two have anything to say. Nope, probably have to wait for the next mission for that. Samara doesn't have anything to say at the moment. Okay. Let's head down to engineering. Okay, Zaid.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something. Me and a buddy were hired to take out this one guy, Matthias, I think. Hell, I forget. Turns out it was a trap. We got jumped by a hit squad. 2 Batarians, a Krogan, and a Hanar. Damn jellyfish nearly choked me to death. Wore a neck brace for weeks to cover that up. Haven't underestimated a Hanar since. Ever been to a Batarian prison? They don't trust you enough to sell you into slavery. That's where they send you. In there you got 2 choices. Bash your head open on the wall, or kill everyone between you and the exit. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
First half of that we'd already heard before. The second half was new, which was interesting. Let's see. Can't talk... Well, we can talk to Jack now, actually. See how she's doing.
I needed to wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you. You don't know what it's like, Shepard, to have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it. You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
I never thought I'd see you show mercy, but you let Aresh live.
He was trapped in the past, reliving it every day. You showed how that could be me. I'm not getting stuck like that. I'm better than him, and I'm sure as hell not carrying that crater around with me.
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone, but I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
I'll take what I can get with you, Jack.
You did a lot, Shepard. Shit. I'm not good at this soft stuff. Just... thanks, okay? Let's get back to work.
Alright. Again, trying to avoid a romance option there I'm not trying to take. Can't talk to Tally, but we can check in with the engineers.
Kenneth, do you think we'll make it through this?
Of course we will, Gabby.
I mean, as long as we take down the collectors, it's all worth it. Even if we don't make it.
Don't even think that. We'll make it through.
I like those two. Can't talk to Grunt at the moment. Let's head back up to the CIC. We can check in with Kelly.
No messages for you, Commander. I bumped into Zaid recently. Quite the character. Given how much violence and destruction that man's seen, he's surprisingly well adjusted. Still, I wouldn't want to be alone with him. Anyway, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
Okay. We can check with... Actually, do I have any messages? I can't remember if she said if I did or not. Don't. Okay. Let's go check in with Joker.
Hey, Commander. Glad we figured out Jack is crazy, because that was really up in the air, just hanging there.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
I feel like I've heard that exact line 4 times now. Anyway, we can go talk to Jacob. Not Morden. Morden still has to get through his loyalty mission.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything. We live, we'll get loud, and spill some drinks on the Citadel.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Alright. Let's check in with the armory, see if there's any upgrades. Heavy muscle weave. Shepard's melee attack is more powerful. Okay, we'll do that. And then, let's see, armor upgrades. Biotic damage increased by 40%. Okay, and anything else? No. Okay. Well, that'll do it for that. Let me go feed my fish real quick. Alright, and with that...
No messages for you, Commander.
We're done with this mission. Let's take a quick look at the journal. Okay, so assignments, we've got Arrival, which I'm pretty sure I can do after we finish the main story mission, which is perfect because it's the perfect bridge between Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3. MSV Strontium Mule is a side quest we picked up a few videos back, so we'll take care of that at some point in a, like, another great planetary tour that I did in that one video where it's like 2 hours long and we visit something like 50 planets. Okay, so Stock of Collectors, Lair of the Shadow Broker. Okay, so it looks like we're up to the loyalty missions of Morden and Grunt, both of which take place on Chuchanka. So we're probably going to go there next. It's just a question of, do we do that or Lair of the Shadow Broker first? Because I really freaking love Lair of the Shadow Broker. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to Chuchanka. Once we finish both Morden and Grunt's loyalty missions, we're going to go after the Lair of the Shadow Broker. That place, seriously, incredible settings that that you'll get to see there. Anyway, so next video, going to Chuchanka. Going to do, well, actually, probably what's going to happen is we're going to go to Chuchanka. We're going to visit with people there, and then in the video after that, we'll go after Morden, because it's probably going to take a little bit of time on the ground, and I don't want to assume, like I did with Ilium, that we're going to immediately be able to go off and do one of those videos and on the missions. I'm going to assume that it's going to take us a little bit of time on Chuchanka to get oriented there. So, this has been the Resolute Cartographer. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time.